Hello and welcome to Profiles in Risk. This is your host Tony Cañas, recording from a coffee shop in Buenos Aires today because my Wi-Fi is down on my Airbnb. So the state of the show today is technical difficulties. And today I have with me Giri Laveti, founder and CEO at Assuretrac. Giri, first of all, thank you for joining me today. How's it going?
Thanks, Tony. Yeah, going well. Nice meeting you again.
Awesome. Yes, very nice to see you again. And I think you are in Michigan, and it is July 31st in the middle of the heat wave of 2024 3. So I'm guessing that Michigan is actually like nice weather right now, like
Yeah,
80s.
yes.
Fantastic. I'm in Buenos Aires where we're in the dead of winter, and today was 67 degrees and sunny.
Yes, right now I'm operating from India. So our administrative teams are in Michigan, so they are at there.
Okay. How hot has India been over this last month, where the whole Western Hemisphere has been at incredibly high
Oh yeah,
temperatures?
right now we're really not experiencing summer. Right now we are finding a lot of rains here, and and we can see a lot of floods in India. Yeah.
Okay. We always give the guest a chance to give the elevator pitch. What is a sure track?
Oh yes. So Assuretrac offers back office administrative services to the insurance agencies in the U.S., including tasks like preparing quotes for the agents, reviewing insured applications, and submitting those to carrier, and preparing renewal notices and renewal payments. We need to check renewal payments, uh, preparing endorsements. So managing the entire AMS, so these kind of activities will be taken care by Assuretrac. So we are providing end-to-end services to the agencies.
Okay. So U.S. insurance agents definitely have a problem, which is that traditionally account managers and CSRs, so the people that handle the servicing piece, become the lifeblood of the agency. And historically, this role has been staffed largely by high school educated women who tend to come to the agency and stay forever. And they truly become the lifeblood of the agency. And historically, they're significantly underpaid compared to the producers. So there's a few problems. Problem number one, uh, before COVID, this demographic is disappearing because in the U.S. from 2006 to today, something like 55 or 60% of college degrees have gone to women. And that's a great thing
Yes.
for women, but women with a college degree are much less likely to stay at an account manager or CSR role for a long time because they have much better career opportunities. And if they don't want to become a producer, in most agencies, there's nowhere to go to. And then number two problem, post-COVID, as the insurance industry went remote, the account managers and CSRs that might have worked for you for 20 years now have a lot of opportunities to work for bigger agencies or agencies for higher cost of living areas and make a lot more money while being remote. So the difficulty recruiting and retaining the account managers and CSRs is endemic in the U.S. agency insurance space. So how can you guys help?
Yes. Oh, so that's a good point to be discussed. There are two ways. So let's think it in this way. Uh, currently, currently with the existing people in the agency, still agency can write new business. Let's take a 10 to 30% more new business. Still, they can write it with existing the same people by transforming the current and existing tasks to the Azure track, because our aim is to let's transform the, we want to provide uh, agencies as a insurance professionals than insurance processing. So I want to say that let's not invest your time on processing, let's invest your time on customer relationship. So that's our main goal. And moreover, how we can help. So certainly our pricing model, and when we operate from India, it really costs us very low, where we can really help agencies. Agencies can see 3x productivity when they assign the work to us. So in this way, I could say that agencies will get a lot of benefits.
Okay. One of the worries of agency owners when it comes to outsourcing part of the CSR and account manager activities, the part that does require licensing, is having to manage that, right? Is the fact that India is on the other side of the planet, so the time zone is very different from US time zones. So they're afraid of the cultural differences. They're afraid of the language, or more accurately, the accent, since Indians do speak English. And they're afraid of how to manage that person that's on the other side of the world. How do you guys
That's
handle that?
true. I agree with you on this point. So first point is here, we will be handling all non-licensing activities. So we will not be talking to the insured directly over the phone, right? So we will be handling only non-licensing activities. So now, second point, when look at the when agencies are outsourcing work to us, so definitely we will be communicating with agencies via emails. So our teams are very well and very good at writing the emails and communicating via emails to the agencies. And similarly, our leadership teams and all are very good at speaking English and talking and communicating with the agency managers and agency owners. So in this way, I don't find any difficulties while delivering the work for them, because we really need not to speak every day with the insured, nor with the account managers, or with the agency owner, because it's really not necessary. So here the main focus is to hand over the processing. So we need to process the tasks. So this way we can. I don't think we have difficulties here.
Okay. Okay. How did you guys realize that this was a need in the U.S. Insurance
Oh
space?
yeah, that's a good question. So I have a decades of experience in this space. So when I was a service delivery manager in one of the well-established company, I worked there for 12 plus years, and then I have worked for an agency, a modern tech agency as well. So almost my career I have spent here in the PNC Insurance Agency. So I know the full gaps, and I could say that my observations made me to, get into this space. So I found a lot of gaps, and I found still there are a lot of problems unsolved in the servicing sector. Hence, these observations made me to, start Assuretrac. So now I'm focusing in such a way where I can fill those gaps and I can deliver quality of work to the insurance agencies.
Okay. Are your people and your processes focused on personal lines insurance, on commercial lines insurance, on life, on
So we are,
benefits? What is the range that
yeah,
you can help
currently
with?
we are handling commercial lines and both personal lines. So personal lines, when come to the personal lines, homeowners, we will be reviewing the insured applications. For example, looking at the insured name, mailing address, look at the year built of the home, and looking at the inspection report, and also we make sure that all the trading documents are properly submitted to the carrier for issuing the policy document. So our goal is to submit the all the documents to the carrier in one go, so that policy can be released as soon as possible. So we will look at
Okay.
everything. Producers are signed on the insured application properly or not, and the coverages are checkmarked or not properly, uninsured, underinsured motorist form available or not, or drivers are excluded. Was it on the application mentioned or not. So these kind of activities, we closely will look into the application and then we send it over to the carrier for approval.
Okay. Is there a particular software that the agency needs to be on? Like, do you only work with Epic or only with Vertafore, or how,
Oh
how does
yes,
that
our
work?
teams are well versed with handling. We are well experienced with Epic, AMS 360, TAM, Sajita, ImageWrite. So we are good with any kind of application.
Okay, fantastic. What is the pricing model like, and what kind of commitment do we have to sign on for a year, or
Oh
how does
yes,
that
so
work?
I would say that we are young and we are growing fast. So definitely our pricing model will attract to the agencies. And one thing I'll tell that we are not asking for commitment as soon as we talk to the agencies. We ask agencies to come and test. We will be giving a 2 weeks of free trial with no clause. So after 2 weeks, agencies can decide whether they need to continue with Assuretrac or not. So our 2 weeks of free trial will really make a big impact. Yeah.
Okay,
And they need
fantastic.
not even
So
share the
so
credit card or they need not to sign it on the any committed document or agreement. Need not come talk to us, have a 2 weeks of free trial, and then decide. You need not to share anything. Yeah.
okay, fantastic. Um, so for agents that want to learn more, I will tag both you and the company's LinkedIn when the episode goes live. What is the best way to schedule a conversation to see if it's a good fit for us?
Oh yes, so you can include me if any of the groups or LinkedIn. I'll be more active on the LinkedIn and our company as well.
Okay, fantastic. Well, Giri, thank you so much for coming on the show today to give us a preview of what you guys are working on. Definitely a huge need in
Yeah.
the U.S. Agency space. So so thank you very much for your time.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tony.